Hello, BackChat powered by Paywise. Dan's just waking up to the fact we're doing a podcast at 4:30 on Friday.
Have you guys seen that ABC thing? 2 seconds ago.
Fellas, great to be with you. I'm a little bit loud in my ears, Damo. If you can adjust that.
Great to be here. Powered by me.
Powered by Hammer. Now I
Powered
can't
by
hear
me.
myself. Somewhere in between what you just did there. Thank you, Damo.
Powered by you, which in turns like me paying your wages now that I've novated myself, Elise.
Yeah.
Powering my
Literally, I mean,
myself.
you can't. Aren't you guys unlucky that the mics aren't on 2 minutes ago? Because Dan literally just said how easy the process has been.
Oh, absolutely.
Literally just said, I can't believe how easy this has been.
Yeah.
He said that like a minute ago.
What do you mean?
He's like, well, Dan's about to get into his new car under a Novated lease. And literally a minute before this just said, I can't believe how easy this has been.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy.
Yeah, sent an email, then all of a sudden I'm going to have a car rocked up. I hope that you're delivering it, by the way.
Yeah, I will.
My headphones are so loud.
Damo's like fucking spinning decks.
Mine's gone up too. Right,
Damo
mine
is,
is,
so just to explain to people, we've got a big little crew in the house. Little crew.
big little crew.
Right, we've got Smith, we got my nephew Riley who's pressing buttons over there. Jaiden's managing and monitoring, and then Damo's on audio. So that's sort of behind the scenes.
Yep.
And the audio side of things, like we can hear each other in the ears, and
Yes,
then we've
yep.
got audio in the ears.
Yes.
And Damo didn't quite know which one mine was, so I was trying to communicate to him off air and tell him, hey, turn mine up, turn mine down. And it feels like Damo's just gone full DJ.
Everyone's has
Like,
gone up.
yeah,
and
we're
everyone's has
gone
down.
straight to Belgium, and we've got
eardrums.
some sort of like,
Yeah,
I've got no
I can't hear anything
eardrums. And we've just started mixing the decks and throwing up them around.
Mine's good.
We're good. We're
So
good.
anyway, Dan's going to get in the car.
Correct. Your ankle?
Yeah, ankle's getting there. It's getting pretty good. I've got a Liz Frank sprain or strain or however you want to say it.
How is Liz going?
Liz is good, mate. Yeah, Liz is good. It'll
Lizzie.
be probably 4 weeks, so hoping to be back for the first week of finals, and if East Perth finish on top and we get that week off, that would be ideal.
Okay, great.
But yeah, I'll be good.
I'll speak to Liz about it.
Yeah, have a chat.
Lizzie.
Yeah, great. Hey, boys, we've got a good show coming up for you. We're going to chat to... Is it live? Don't know. You have to wait around and see. Matt Richardson in a big event. Not Matt Richardson, the footballer.
I understood.
We're
Which
talking
you
Matty
could-
Richardson.
You could listen to as
gold
Yeah, the
medal.
gold medal.
Favourite hopeful.
Yeah.
Broke the world record in his qualifying 2 nights ago. He is in the heats and then finals tonight, going for gold against his rival Harry.
Harry.
Harry
Yeah.
Love.
Some.
This is our cyclist.
Some Muppet.
Correct.
Yeah.
Matty
It would have
Richardson,
been,
the
it would have been a
cyclist.
bit weird in the midst of the Olympics to just throw a chat with Matty Richardson in there.
Yeah, correct. Oh, we could have, but we're going to be chatting to him. Or maybe we chatted a little bit before. We're going to play a little bit of that.
That would be good.
A little later on in the show. But I did want to start with a couple of things, fellas, if that's okay.
Sure, mate. Take it away.
So, look, this is a shout out to our audience. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube if you're
Thanks,
listening
guys.
along, or thanks for listening or watching to the podcast after the fact. My wife's got an issue.
Hates it.
Not only is she married to me, number one. Number two, she's got a lock issue. She's got a key lock issue, right?
Okay.
She's got a business, a Pilates business.
Yep.
locked herself out.
Studio Libre. She's locked herself.
Is she locked in?
She locked in.
Oh,
She's stuck.
she's having a lock in.
So there's
Alex is getting pissed. Alex is at the studio just getting.
She's got the Sydney Swans
Yeah.
boys over, and it's a
Good
bloody
lock-in.
lock-in because
Good
we need to get
old-fashioned
on the
lock-in.
piss, and we
Yeah.
need to forget, and we need to reset with 3 weeks to go in the season. No, she didn't get stuck in this year. There's 2 doors, so she can get in and out, but she's got to go the whole way around the building,
annoying.
which is a big building. She called up Locksmiths, and I say that in general terms. How much do you reckon it is to come out, fix a lock, change a lock, and fix it?
It's a rort.
It's a 15-minute job, and it's been quoted as a 15-minute job.
It's a rort.
Yeah, having done this myself at a previous house, this was 6 years ago. They charged me $299.
Great. Okay, so that's the quote.
I requested. I accidentally locked some keys
Good to see
inside
it
a
hasn't gone
house.
up with inflation.
Couldn't get in. This was in Melbourne, and I called the locksmith, and they're like, "Yeah, great. It's gonna be $600. We'll see you in 10 minutes."
That was at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it was.
So this one's sort of not
$2.99.
urgent, but
$300.
it's $300. I just thought that was a bit overs.
It is.
Well, it's a bit like going to get an X-ray because they have the monopoly on that.
Well, you can't just like head
You can't
down
just
to the
pick
supermarket and get an
X-ray.
X-ray.
Same thing. You can't just pick up. I'm sure if you called ID Athletic, they'd be able to pick your lock.
But can't you go to Bunnings and buy yourself a lock? I'm sure you can.
Yeah, but you've got to be able to open and you've got to be able to install it.
just drill it out. I'm sure you just get a drill.
So is she getting a new lock, or is she getting the locksmith down
That's
to?
what I'm asking. I'm wondering if there's any locksmiths listening, watching.
What I'd be interested
I'd
in
like
is
to be contacted by them.
I think it would be more beneficial to learn how to pick a lock and then go and fix it yourself.
Okay.
Could take an hour.
So do we have any criminals listening along?
Well, someone on YouTube said it's overs, but who else is going to do it?
what I
Right.
think.
Well,
That's how I
maybe a
think.
criminal. Maybe someone who picks locks for fun rather than for pleasure.
Or a
then
magician
what?
who does it for a bit more of a honest living.
But then is the lock broken? Like if someone just picks it, then that opens at once.
But picking a lock is like you get these little things in there.
Oh, I
and
know
it
how to
acts
pick a
as
lock.
Key. Okay, well,
Do
go
you?
on, do it then.
Go down to Alex's and fix it.
Yeah, but what? Once you pick it and open it once, what? You're gonna leave the door open forever? Like every time I have to unlock it, you want me to go down the?
I don't know anything about locks, and locksmiths
she
do. I
lost
just
her
think it's
key?
an expensive. No, the key doesn't work. I don't know. Look, I don't know.
Great.
Build a new door.
I'm calling out all
You got a
locksmiths.
door, you got a gym.
You got a door, you got a gym. You want to give me a free lock? I'd really appreciate
Yeah.
it. Can you contact the podcast? I forgot to mention off the top, boys. We are giving away 3 VIP tickets
Trio.
to Trois Menage a Trois. Right?
Yeah.
What? Is that the wrong use of that?
Well, it's Paris
That's just a
2024.
good old-fashioned
Good time.
threesome.
Okay, great.
Who wants it the most?
3 VIP tickets to the Freo Geelong game tomorrow.
Wow.
We have all you can eat, all you can eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cock.
Wait.
3 tickets.
Is it an all-you-can-eat buffet?
Well,
I don't think so. I don't know.
take that back.
I-
Or you can eat if you're not very hungry. Or
So-
you can eat if you've just come from a
You,
big lunch.
you definitely can get into the footy, and there's
Yeah.
Okay.
drinks galore.
Or
So
you can eat if you want to watch the footy.
VIP
and that's
is a
it,
loose
so.
term, but there are good tickets to the footy tomorrow.
Okay.
How are we giving them away?
Yeah, how?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a great question.
So I would like
Okay.
you two,
Yep.
that's what you're here for on the big bucks. I'd like you to come up with a way we could give those tickets away.
Highest YouTube paid comment.
Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
So we're not giving them away. We're selling them.
Actually, yeah, no.
Highest bidder. No, I'm happy to indulge. Happy to indulge that as well.
Nah. Oh, yeah, okay. What
don't
about
like it?
what about at the time currently is I'm looking at my watch and it's 4:37 or 4:38
Yeah.
Australian Western Standard Time. What about at 4:51? The exact time 4:51. First person to comment gets it.
No, because what about lag and people
Nah.
on different times? I would say we
Best
put it-
comment in the minute.
No, how about we put a time on? So at 4:51 or
Yep,
I
4:51
think- No,
Australian
later.
That's early.
In the 5s.
Okay, 5.
5 something.
11.
Wait. Okay, 5:11. You have to put a paid comment up, and the highest wins. I don't want to bid
Yeah,
more.
that's true. Fair enough.
So you can come in and then.
Yep, exactly 5:11. That's you're on.
So someone,
Paid comment.
So it'll be someone
Max-
on YouTube Live.
Max Hance on YouTube said that's an illegal lottery.
It's true.
Max pulled us up on the Shelter Footy cast. That's Max. Riley's
Okay,
long away.
Fair enough. Thank you, Max. He's dodged a bullet there. What about at 5:11?
Yes.
Best comment in the minute,
Okay.
and Dan gets to pick it.
All right. And if it's a super comment, you might have a better chance of winning.
We'll definitely read it
No,
if it's a super comment.
this isn't a legal lottery.
Nah, we just
It's not. I'm not asking
just
for an
selling
auction.
tickets. Can we
Yeah,
just sell
correct.
tickets?
We're not selling tickets.
nah, we're giving it away.
We're giving them away for money.
Okay.
Okay.
Shut
so
up, Max.
the-
Someone block that guy.
Yeah, correct. Let's get into a bit of a chat, boys.
Okay.
I've got some other stuff to talk about, but let's talk about it after that. Andrew Gaff retires.
Wow. I
Every-
thought he was going to play on.
Andrew Gaff retires, and Hammer, you better just zip your mouth up here, mate, but I'll go for my life. The back page that I saw in the paper was a very change of tune
Oh,
from the West
so
Australian.
soft.
So it was literally, in my mind, this was what it was. Simo gets sacked, and the back page was, Simo, fuck off.
Correct.
Right? That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Wow, wow,
Right.
wow. Fuck you, Simo.
Right.
That was the back page
No,
of the
I
West.
told you to zip your
know.
mouth, right? The Adam Simpson, I'm sorry, the Andrew Gaff one was like an in memoriam funeral service, like greatest human being in the world. Can you read that out to me, please, Dan?
So the main headline is "Good on ya, Gaffy." Then it says loyal veteran who gave it his all, set for special farewell after calling time on career.
Oh, God. I mean, they've learnt their lesson, haven't they?
They
hey?
have.
Haven't
Nice.
they just gone squirreling away after they blew that up and got ripped to absolute shreds, both publicly, audience, and I'm sure monetarily. I'm sure people pour their subscriptions. Now, they're literally, like, that is the greatest thing I've ever heard said about Andrew Gaff. Congratulations,
I
Wes.
replied to the tweet because Jacob Waddell puts it out. I replied, said, "You've gone soft," and he just wrote back a laughing emoji.
Maybe. So you
I
might
don't
be
know.
right.
Yeah, maybe they've just felt a bit of slap on the
So
wrist.
we can do our own respects to Andrew Gaff. Who wants to go first? Maybe West Coast fan Dan Const, or do you want someone else?
Nah, because I don't know if the first thing that came to mind was something not good. So
Okay.
maybe you should go first.
Well,
Well,
I
you played with him.
well, I
You've probably
think-
got the best stories.
So I think, well, overall, I know everyone will say this, but overall, like, he's one of the most consistent players I ever played with. And when you finish your career and it's all said and done, and whether it's at AFL level or waffle level or whatever it is, if your teammates look at you and think, geez, you were consistent, geez, I knew what I was going to get from you as a player, like, that's literally
a good
about
way to be.
it's about as good as it can get.
The only one that's better is like courage. When you get known for being courage, like Bo Waters.
Yeah.
we both think.
That's the only thing
Even
better.
like Darren Glass was just like hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Bunger.
like
Literally would just run through a brick wall.
consistent and like
Tough.
man,
Yeah.
like hard,
You're the
right? Or like
Glenn Archer spec.
yeah, correct.
Yeah.
We're talking Archer, we're
Yeah.
talking
Robert
Waters.
Harvey.
Yeah, wow.
Just also a gun.
Yeah, correct.
Anyway.
So that for me is Gaffy. I know the last few years, like he's, like we all do, got older, got slower, kicked less, but fuck, who doesn't?
Also,
So,
like, pretty courageous, Gaffy.
Yeah.
All things considered.
yeah, that's a great point.
Like-
hard, like
Yeah.
well, we're talking
Would
about
quite
probably
often on the wing would just like have to go back with the flight and just put himself in the hole.
because he was
Like,
like
you look at him and he looks scared of his own shadow. But he's not.
Correct. But he was like the way he was built and ran. He was
Yeah.
like a gummy bear, like just
Yeah.
like running around like a little squiggly man. He'd go hard all the time. So a few memories of Gaffy. I remember Tom Jonas knocked him out at Port Adelaide one day, and
Sweet.
mate, and like it was. You remember what I'm talking about here?
Yeah.
Went back with a flight and just
Killed
got
him.
KO'd.
Minced him.
And I'm not trying to be a hero here, but the whole team just like I've come from
Swarmed
200 away,
onto
like,
Tommy
and it was
Jones.
Great.
one of the funnest moments ever because like it was
It's a free for all and just free reign. You
exactly.
just go for it. Yeah,
There's no rules.
No
Don't worry about the
repercussions.
fine. Like kill Tom
Yeah,
Jones.
kill, yeah.
And it was fun. It was fun as fuck. And because
Well, Gaffy's just nearly dead on the floor, but
yeah, correct. Can we
Anyway.
get the dead body out of the way while we beat this bloke
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
I remember that. I remember 2018. I reckon I was the first person to know he was staying at West Coast. I picked him up from his house to take him to the best and fairest. And if you remember in 2018, was suspended at the back end of that year, Hamish.
Dog.
And copped his whack.
not as big as Andrew.
I was trying to do into that, didn't I?
Fucking hell.
8 weeks, right? And so there was a lot of to him, and he was out of contract. North Melbourne coming hard at him.
Yeah. Threw him the Godfather deal.
Correct. And he
Huge
stayed
money.
with West Coast.
Yeah.
So I remember picking him up for the best and fairest, and in the car driving there, he's like, yeah, I'm staying. I'm like, fucking awesome. Because at that time, like,
He was a gun.
All-Australian,
yeah.
All-Australian 2015, 2018,
Yeah.
like gun. So I remember that, and yeah, just great player. So I love playing with Gaffy, and he's a good bloke. And there's not too much of that you'll be.
Nah,
you know.
God no.
And I know
He was one of my very good friends while I was at the football club. Still am friends with him. Like he was on my wavelength with my sort of humour. He's a very dry-witted
Yeah, he
sort
is.
of like just a simple humour sort of guy, and I quite liked him for that. Obviously belted Andrew in the face, but I had I had some laughs with him about.
you've
and
spoken about this.
I've spoken about
at
it
length.
heaps, so I don't need to dive too much into it. But like, I even had a bit of laughing at his expense on the back of that, which was quite fun, and I think it was a way for him and I to sort of get over that as teammates and mates, which was good. I remember the the Trevor Nisbet Invitational because Nizzy came out a week after he did it and was like, Andrew, Gaff and Brayshaw, they're already good friends. They've played golf together before, never played. Literally, the two of them had never met. And like,
That's
it was Nizzy had come out and said it, and obviously it was a slip of the tongue, and he must have heard it somewhere. Anyway, Gaffy, Andrew, and me went and played golf after his face was better, and that was our way to sort of meet the two of them. And I brokered the game. We went and played at Yokine, where Gaffy's a member, and like
Just the three of you?
just the three of us,
This is
shaking hands
great.
on the tee.
I don't know about this.
And it was like, as we were there, like I sort of said, you know, Andrew, yeah, we're sweet, we know each other. And I was like, well, right, well, let's first on the tee at the Trevor Nisbet Invitational is Andrew Gaff. And like everyone, we had a bit of a laugh, and that broke the ice, and then we went on and played from there. So that was fucking
Who
funny.
won?
I can't even remember. It was just a shit.
Was it
round of
awkward
golf.
or not?
It was awkward for the first 5 minutes.
Great.
But like that broke the ice, and it was from then like okay.
That's very. You would organise that, right?
Yeah, it was funny, and
like
I
that.
had a good time. Like it was good fun.
You were there.
It was
for the
great.
good
It was great fun for me. But
On,
yeah, like he's just a very genuinely good guy, I think, and a very good player minus the last 2 years.
Great.
Gutters93 on YouTube said, "How's he hit on the golf course? Shots a bit fly high." Is that any
Oh yeah, we're
reference?
flying high probably. That's
Mate,
Gee, I
he's
don't
a
know.
good golfer, isn't he?
yeah, he's pretty good. So he's a left-hander. He's like he had these shit sticks for ages, and because he was Puma,
Feels like a nickname we could give him.
Sticks his nickname anyway.
Yeah, correct.
He had
Your old man's
he was a
nickname's Six as well.
he was a Puma. He was Puma sponsored. Always wore Pumas.
Is he your
Gaffy. He's my dad.
So,
And Puma had this deal with Cobra Golf, and so
yep.
for ages when I first like got to the club and we were playing golf together, he just had these shit clubs. I was like, mate, you're earning fucking $1 million a year. Why are you playing with these? That
Cobras.
no, these before he got Cobras. I'm like, these are the worst clubs ever. They're fucking old. They're 15 years old.
Like the
They're
higher set.
they're shit. Old fucking wooden club. Anyway, finally, I'm like, oh, he's sweet. He's going to go out on a limb and get a new set of clubs. Gets the Cobras because he got fucking 80% off through his fucking membership. He's tight as. And anyway, gets these new things and he's gone to the lesson. He's a weird left-handed golfer and like just hits him. He like bends his wrist and fucking hits these slaps. Anyway, got this new set of clubs and he fucking started belting the driver and he started playing a lot better. I'm still better than him. But yeah, he was, he is a reasonable, I think he's off maybe 11.
What are you off?
I'm off 8.
What's Andy off?
Andy's off 9 at the moment.
How's Angus going?
Angus is
Or is he not allowed to
6.
play golf?
I think 6 was, yeah, he's not actually allowed to play golf at the moment.
Perfect.
But 6 is what his still handicap is.
Daniel,
Well,
you got anything else on YouTube?
No,
What's your best thing about Andrew Gaff?
I don't really know him. I only met him once.
Did you
at
like him
some,
as a
at
player?
some function. Yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah.
But I think just the thing with fans is like Andrew Gaff's remembered mostly at the moment for his last 3 years. But hopefully, as time goes on, they'll recognise his service to a club.
How many? So one thing on the Andy Brayshaw incident, right? People say, "Oh, Andrew Gaff went downhill from that moment." 2019 was the most touches he ever averaged, so he was fine. Just so we clear that up.
Yeah.
Right? That didn't affect his footage.
Ryan Daniels last week on the podcast said that there's a talk about Andrew Gaff and whether or not he would have signed with North Melbourne or not as like a sliding doors moment of the future of the West Coast Eagles, right?
Yeah.
He was saying that the actual true sliding doors moment is the hit on Andy, because if he doesn't, if he wins a premiership, right,
Goes to North Melbourne.
does he go to North Melbourne and sign?
Probably, yeah.
Probably does.
So there you go.
I had one final thing on him and I can't think of it. I'm just looking at something on the run sheet and I don't know what it is.
He's also the best worst runner ever.
Oh,
Like he looks like at every 2K time trial, at every time he looks like he's a penguin, running like a penguin, waddles, and he's just so quick.
is it you talking about the Freo thing?
No, I'm oh, Jesus Christ. Sometimes you don't fucking. I'm letting you lead into something because I don't know what we're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about?
I don't know what we're about to talk about, Dan.
Do you know what I've been reading a lot of on email?
I wrote the run sheet, so I'm just sort of.
I wrote it.
Okay,
You did
Dan
not.
wrote the run sheet.
So-
I know where we're going, and I'm just leading you in so you
So
can lead me in.
on email in the last few days, I get these emails from, it's like when you've got a new comment on YouTube, right? And so it's like Max42 says this, and it's just over and over again for the last, I don't know, week. Why does Will Schofield hate the West Coast Eagles?
Yeah.
I've heard it from people. I've been text. You and I are in like a couple of text groups, and someone's like, "Hey, Will, what's the deal? Like, why do you hate West Coast?" And my dad asked me on the weekend, like, "What's the deal with Will? Like, he just all the time he talks negatively about West Coast." So I think we should clear up a few things because everyone seems to think you hate the West Coast Eagles.
Do you hate him?
Is this an inquiry from the
It's
West?
intervention.
It's probably an inquiry, and someone might want to write a story on it. But
I
you know.
can't anymore. Anyway, keep going.
I think we should probably settle it because it's just been flirted with for a long time. Whether or not you hate, is it because you had to retire? All of that stuff.
Number one, I will say,
You go.
please don't be confused with what comes out of my mouth in media with who I am or what I actually think. And I hopefully that's said in the right way. Like, don't think I speak that much shit that I don't care what I say in the media. But like, I think people take it a little bit too seriously. Like, I'm not. I don't profess to be the world's expert. I've played footy. I know what I'm talking about. I watch a lot of footy. I'm strongly opinionated. But I also don't like go home at night and think, gee, this is what I'm going to speak about tomorrow, and this is exactly how I feel. I just say what I think.
You also have to be, sorry to cut you off about how you're feeling.
Yeah, it is about me, but go.
You have to be a little bit like analytical in the media, and over the last couple of years since you've really started doing it, you haven't had a whole lot to talk nicely about.
So that's where I'm going to, right? So I just say what I think. I don't try to make it up. I don't try to be controversial. I don't try to suck anyone, you know what? I just try to say it exactly how it is. I don't try to polish anyone. I just look at it and be like, oh, this is what I think. So people getting carried away over the last week because I did one podcast. I was in a shit mood. So I talked a bit of shit about West Coast. But to be honest, I don't know how positive I can be.
That being said,
they just won a game. I
will get to that.
They had just won a game.
Well, what do you want me to fucking do? Do you want me to organise a marching band and get it down Beaufort Street going past the fucking address here and join in with them and wear a West Coast top and conduct them?
Could be a good start.
And march them into the city.
Might be nice.
Fly on an eagle through the fucking stadium. Right? Yeah, cut the actual real one. Get a fake one. Get me flying around the stadium. Is that what you'd like?
That would be
Is that what West Coast fans would like? Yeah. I'd be happy to. If we can organise it, I'd be happy to.
Do you know what it is? It's like when you talk negatively about the West Coast Eagles. That's the club. I'm not talking for me personally. That's the club I love. I follow them.
Great.
So how dare you come at my club? Right. You must hate us. That's the feeling.
Okay, so the question is, do I hate West Coast Eagles? No, I don't. Do I just look at it and think they're going shithouse and their list isn't very good and it's been incredibly frustrating to watch and I don't have much positive things to say about it because it's been shit and I've had to speak about it for 3 years and I continually protect people within the organisation. I continually go into bat for people. I literally, if I was anyone else, I would be very negative. I don't think I have been negative. I think I've been truthful. And if people can't cop that, I'm very, very sorry about it. But I'm going to continue.
That's good.
I'm going to continue.
If you're offended by that, I'm sorry.
I am sorry, but I'm going to continue to fucking call it as I see it.
I think you hate them, mate.
Yeah.
Me and Dan love them.
I mean, why should I love them? Why should you love them? I know you don't love them.
I do love them.
Yeah, you do.
You love North Melbourne.
I'm a big boner.
You can't love them.
I'm a massive boner. I'm a full chub.
I
boner.
don't hate West Coast to answer your question.
No.
I just don't think they're very good.
Yeah.
There's a very big difference, isn't there? Is that okay?
That's a great way to put it, mate. You hate their guts.
I mentioned there was a lot of comments, and I thought maybe just for you to read them out, for you to hear the heart, for you to hear the soul of people,
great,
and understand people's qualms with it.
Great.
So I've emailed them all. I've emailed a bunch to you.
You've got a few, do you?
Yeah.
Feel free to read them out. I haven't put names on it.
I'm just going to read them out.
Just go
down the barrel.
Yep.
Go down the barrel.
I can't.
Very difficult.
Scoey. Some Eagles fans believe, for some reason, that because you played for West Coast, you will be supportive of the club regarding its performances and decisions forevermore, irrespective of the objective truth. I mean, I think that's sarcastic.
I think he's backing you in there.
He is.
That's a little back you in, but we're easing you in here.
So it's a shit sandwich. That's the good, and you're about to get a whole heap of shit.
Does Will work at the Eagles, though? If I spoke about my employer like that, I'd be booted out the door.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I do work for West Coast, but I also, I don't know, do you have to only speak positively? Maybe you do.
Yeah, apparently. You definitely do.
You
have to. You can't say anything bad about anyone.
I would say, what does that say about the organisation rather than what does it say about me? But that's okay.
Wow.
For someone that's played for the Eagles, Schofield should have some more respect for the club.
True.
I fully respect them. I'm not sure how much else I can show.
Don't get defensive, mate. Just get on the front foot. Attack.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, get him.
Get him. More respect. How much more fucking respect do I have?
Yes.
How's your flag going that you watched and you loved? Yeah, you enjoy that?
You're welcome.
That's my respect for you.
That was what
There's
you
your respect.
Anyway, keep going.
Scoey's been drinking from Kane Corns' sippy cup. Yeah. That's good. Dan like that.
That's good.
Stuff you, Cornsy. Sometimes it seems like you really hate the Eagles. Okay. I think there was better than this. Come on, you got to give me more here. For a bloke that's more... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. For a bloke that's more than happy to get paid by the Eagles for his useless puff pieces each week, he is a bit hypocritical to be taking money yet potting everything about it. Where's the hypocrisy? They employ me, I do my job, and then I speak on my own platform here. I tell you what I think.
They know full well that you do this podcast.
The hypocrisy would be jumping on YouTube, writing a comment like that, and telling me that I do useless puff pieces. Taking you inside the club. Why is Schofield so salty with West Coast? What did they do? Force you to retire or something? No, they didn't force me to retire. It's called getting delisted. Yep. Here we go. Oh, this is good. Go back to the East Coast. Go back to the East Coast then. I'm over listening to this every podcast. So negative. The reason West Coast are in this position is because they kept players like you way longer than they should have. No, you're dead right, actually. Yeah, I took that out of their hands and got out of there. No, fair enough. Thanks for the feedback.
Someone on YouTube says about you being salty because you didn't get a lap of honour.
That is a reason I'm salty, and I've said that publicly, and I'm continually to double down on it. I've heard many things. Andrew Gaff's getting 2 free games at the end of his career for 300. We're just giving him games.
Yeah.
All I want is a fucking car around the stadium.
Yep.
So he might get 2 cars.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Am I meant to? Is that off the agenda now? I'm not getting a lap.
No, that you.
Chris Maston not getting a lap. Lewis Jetta not getting a lap.
No, you don't.
Okay. I am salty about that. Very.
Well, it's everyone else got one for
people are listening. People on YouTube.
How many games do you think gets you a lap?
Premiership.
Yeah, premiership player. Oh, what if you played one game?
Dan Venables got a lap.
He got a lap.
Yep. Yeah, true.
He got a lap.
So Venables gets a lap. Hutchie got a lap.
Hutch got a lap. Yeah.
I saw Hutchie getting a lap.
Someone emailed the club about it, and they got a response.
What was it? Fuck you, Scully.
It was something like due to COVID, blah blah blah. We couldn't do it.
Let's do it now.
And now, no, they said something like now the time's passed.
It's not. It hasn't passed.
No, you can't honour someone.
I still see there's premiership merch hanging all around the team store. Someone's going to take this out of context and think I'm actually salty. Just so you know, I'm being sarcastic.
Yes.
Well, you wouldn't mind a lap.
Get me a fucking lap.
Yeah, wouldn't mind a lap.
I have to stand there in my Fox footy uniform, clap people as they go around. Good on you, JK. Go Nick Nat. Woo. How many games did he play? More than me.
Nick Nat? 200 and something.
Did he play 200?
Did he? Yeah, he definitely did.
There you go.
Won a couple of BNFs.
While we're on
so you have to win a BNF to get in the car?
No. He didn't even win a premiership.
I'd love to do a lap powered by Paywise.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yes. We could do our own lap. I think we sort of flirted with that idea before.
So
what about we whack the hazards on and do our own lap around Optus? And go at 10.
We could do it in my new car when it comes in.
Yeah, we could do that.
We do it underneath so no one can see us.
Yeah, because you have to have your hazards on anyway.
Yeah, correct.
You have to have the hazards on.
Are we done with why I hate West Coast?
Yeah, I think we've established you do. So, so I was thinking about the Freo Retro round, and I just wanted to bring this up with you guys because I love the kit. The kit's really good. The best. They should roll with this kit forever, and they should play the next derby in the Freo Retro kit while we play West Coast in the navy blue kit. That would be elite. Why the fuck aren't they bringing out the anchors and the rocks on the wheels?
Do we know they're not?
I checked today. I asked them. They said no. He said the person I checked there said that the rocks are like real faded. They're a piece of shit now. Like we can't.
So you ran the club and
ran the club. Ran the club. Yeah, they just sit in the car park in Coburg.
So they're actually there.
Yeah, they're all just sitting outside getting like weathered.
Wow.
It's about time the Fremantle Dockers pay some respect. It's
Wharfy time.
Bring the rocks out.
I've seen. So this is the first time they've worn the retro this year. Haven't been on that Olympic grind.
Yeah,
you right there, buddy?
Nah, a bit tired.
Sorry, mate.
That's all right.
It's Friday Arvo.
It is Friday.
We do take them away from you every Friday.
Nah, this is my favourite thing about the week.
Correct. Yeah. Look, I think you're right, Dan. Make
it happen. Everyone wants it.
Yeah, I like the fact that you're passionate about it too.
It's so good.
Yeah, I like it too. I like the look of them. I like the interviews they've been doing. I don't know where they're doing that set, but like there's retro lockers.
It is cool, yeah, the set that they're taking all the photos with.
Like I would love that retro jump. Like can the person you rang at Fremantle, could you see if we can get some retro
we'll
gear?
Get one. Yeah.
I'd like to get
your brother rocked up in the kit.
He's got like
he's the vice captain.
OG one.
He's got so my pa who is passed away gave him.
Sorry, man.
Oh, thanks.
No need for that.
Yeah. Haven't ages ago, don't worry about
it.
Okay.
I don't know when.
Anyway, he was a harbour master, and he had like it's a woolen knitted, like it's a woolen retro kit.
Your pot was a harbour master.
Yeah,
that's fucking elite.
That's a good job, Tyler. So what do you do? I'm a harbour master.
Yeah, just a harbour master. Pretty good way to raise $1 million, by the way. Just get 1,000 rich people to give you $1,000.
What's this for?
That's how they did it. That's what the harbour masters at Freo are.
I've got no clue what you're
I
talking
don't know.
about.
Yeah, I don't know
All
either.
sorts of cool
I assumed. Sorry.
What?
I assumed
What?
that your pop, his job was
No.
Harbour Master.
The Harbour Masters at Fremantle. So when Freo came into the competition, they needed to raise money, and their first $1 million were raised.
I thought he worked on the docks.
So did I thought he was like the boss of the harbour. The harbour master. Like, wore a big fucking woolen coat, was like down there blowing his whistle, like, bring the ships in, everybody.
That's right. I thought too.
Bring him in. The harbour master's here. Bring him in.
Pretty cool name.
Dock him up. Oh, sorry.
Do you not know what a Harbour Master is?
No.
At Freo?
I fucking know exactly what it is. It's your pop, like,
No.
but not the variety you're talking about.
No, so the Fremantle Harbour Masters, there's 1,000 of them. There were 1,000. Some have now passed on.
Masters.
Yeah, when the club first came into existence, they needed to raise $1 million, and they got 1,000 people to donate $1,000.
Right.
Good.
Which is $1
This is
million.
like the Tassie.
So
this is
what-
like the Tassie run. That
So
they
now
did.
they all get they've all got their little, and Andrew's got Par's Harbour Master thing. So like you get a little link in the chain. You get like a link. Everyone's got like their own little link.
1,000 of them.
1,000 of them, 1,000 people, and it's mounted on this thing, and like you get tickets, and it's like you're a founding
Big
member.
dog.
You're a big dog. You're a
That's
Harbour
amazing.
Master.
I saw the Tassie
I
Devils.
can't believe you didn't know that.
Well, do
No.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for telling us.
Thank you.
Bar just down at the dogs.
They're are they yeah. Blowing
Just
whistles.
thinking
Down
Yeah.
at Freo, just
I'm thinking like
whistling the horns.
it's like some sort of like animal carcass that's been like fully knitted up, like jacket, like
Oh yeah.
sheepskin, but
Yeah.
wolf skin.
He's doing
like,
deals with the
jacket.
mafia to bring in
Yeah,
coke.
like-
really
yeah.
thick, bristly,
Yeah,
white
yeah,
beard.
smoking a pipe,
Yeah.
that sort of operation.
Yeah, the Tassie Devils are the top. Are they the top 5 in
Top
the
10
world?
now. Yeah. Top 10
Membership
in the world.
wise?
Membership, yeah. Or
In-
top
in
5,
the
yeah,
world.
in the whole world.
See, I love that. Why
Yeah.
are we not? We're not members. Can we be?
I think it's free, isn't it?
It's free.
No, I think
they've-
it's $15.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
$15
It's the
sticker.
same thing.
Wow.
Look, I've got AFL wildcard in here. Do we care that
No,
much?
I
No,
don't.
I hate it. I
AFL,
don't think it should
you
be
don't. I think it's great. Extra week, balls on the line. We love finals footy. We got an extra week of finals.
I saw the only thing with this is I saw someone tweet about 2016 Western Bulldogs were 8th.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, they played us 5th and knocked us over here at Super.
Ninth were Port Adelaide, and they were 20 points behind them.
Right.
So they're like, okay, let's take that year for example. Port Adelaide for some reason knock off Western Bulldogs in that first week, and then now the 9th place
But
doesn't deserve
that's
to be
just
in
saying
finals.
like Western Bulldogs win the premiership that year. Like, did they deserve to? Maybe,
I
maybe
don't
not.
think you should call it a wild card round. We said we're not going to talk about it. Here we are talking about it. Just mate, like it's just a top 10. The finals is your top 10. You're not wild card. It's
Yeah,
not a wild.
what's the issue with that? We got a top 8. Who cares
Yeah,
about
so it's top 10.
The wild
So,
card
like,
is 5th to 8th for me.
my thing is
That's the wild card.
Oh, it's not.
my thing is like if you've got a top 8, it's you've had to work the whole year to be good enough to be top 8. That exact same situation. If you're 20 points behind, you've been a 5-win worst team throughout the year.
But
if you make it a top 10, then you fight for 10th spot. Not 8th. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't look at it like that. I just look at it finals footy, balls on
As
the
a viewer,
line.
more footy to watch.
Well, how else should I look at it, really? Like, who cares about the integrity of the competition?
Yeah, I
the
don't.
AFL clearly doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
No fans do. Like, we're not trying to even it up. We're not trying to equalise it. Who cares?
Yeah, we just want to
It's
see our
just,
team win.
mate, all you're going to care about is in 3 weeks' time, instead of there being a bye, you got fucking,
Yeah.
like, elimination
Yeah.
final, like, throw it all.
Yeah,
I'm in.
true.
I'm in.
Have I won you over?
I'm back.
I'm back. I'm
He's
totally
back.
Love it.
I'm totally.
Talking about being back. Now, this is what I've been excited about. I probably should have done a nice little preview off the top. We spoke about the boy last weekend
Yeah, we
playing in the
did.
back line, right? And just yesterday it was brought to our attention that the AFLPA 22 under 22,
About
Yep.
time.
it is voting time.
It's voting time.
I've been
And
waiting all year for this.
Do you know, I've been waiting my whole life for this moment.
have I.
Because do you know who's nominated from West Coast? I don't know, but I think the boy is.
There's three. There's 3 of them.
The boy.
It'll be the boy, Harley Reid. And
Harley Reid. Harley Reid.
And potentially
Hang on. 22.
backline.
Brady
Hoff.
Hoff.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Hoffy's in. Got it.
So, we know we've got a decent West Coast contingent.
Yep.
I know you think I hate the club. If
Hate
I
'em.
hated the club, I wouldn't do what I'm about to do. We need to get these 3 boys on the 22 out of 22.
Absolutely.
I don't care about Fremantle. I don't care about GWS or Hawthorn or North. I don't care about anyone else. We're
Just
getting
the boy.
these 3. No, I want these 3.
Get the
But
3.
mainly the boy.
So and the good thing is about that, you can nominate your captain and your vice captain.
Yes.
So we
Everyone
want,
load up captain boy.
Captain the boy.
And then every second person go Harley and Hoffy.
Do we want, I think
Nah,
Harley's
Hoffy.
going to get there by himself.
Hoffy vice captain.
We want Ruben
In.
and we
Ruben
want
and Hoffy vice captain.
Hoffy, and then I think Harley will just sort himself out.
Harley's happy to not be the captain, I think.
Yeah, correct.
He's got enough limelight on him as it is.
He's got 3 more years to do it over and over
So
again.
can we? So
Should we build our team?
we can do that.
We can do it right now.
Yeah.
Great.
Jaiden has the goods.
Holy shit! Is the boy there? They don't have him in the back line.
No, they've got him in
well,
midfield.
that's where they've fucked up royally.
Got
but
him in the midfield.
we can only deal with what we can deal. We'll just put Brady Hoff in there right now.
Yeah, put Hoffy in there.
absolutely.
So-
Wow.
So, just if you're listening along, we've got the screen in front of us. It's a voting website, and we're going to start off by picking our 6 defenders.
Yep, love Mac Andrew.
Mac
straight
Andrews
away,
got to
love
be
him.
in there.
Love Judd McVee. He's a gun.
Max Holmes is a good player.
Max Holmes, very, very good
He's
player.
not dour for mine, but he's a good player. Joe McVee is good. So we've got to choose for the last 2.
Who's dowering
We
here?
got Gavin.
Draper's
We got
dour.
Gavin Wanganeen, aka Nazai Wanganeen Malira. We have Colby McKercher, good player.
Gun.
Josh Draper,
And McKercher's a boner too, and I love the boners.
good player. We got Max McElnany
Josh
from
Weddle, very good player.
Adelaide. Bodie Hewlin from Gold Coast. We've already got a Gold Coast player in there, so you're not making it, unfortunately, Bodie. Josh Weddle, like him a lot.
Yeah, love Josh Weddle.
Gotta
Throw him
be
in there.
honest.
Throw Weddle in there. Love him.
Weddle in there, and then Darcy Wilmot is also there. On the count of 3, we're going to say out of those players
Yep.
who you want in there.
1,
1, 2, 3.
Josh
Nazai
Draper.
Wanganeen.
Who did you say?
Draper.
Yeah, Draper. Throw him
Josh
in there.
Draper, very good. Well
And
done.
Dower too.
Very good. Unfortunately, the rest of the lads do
Yep.
not make it. Let's
Stiff.
go
Sorry,
to
boys.
the
I do love Colby
midfield,
McKercher.
please.
I'm a massive boner.
I
The boy,
can't see
look at the
boy.
size
Oh
of him!
my
Holy
God.
fuck! He looks massive.
Bring him Look at
Oh
him.
my god!
It looks like his head's been superimposed.
That's
Look at the
fucked
size
up,
of his
man.
That's
forearm.
ridiculous.
That is fucked. Look at his shoulders,
Oh,
his pipes.
Brilliant,
Wow,
brilliant,
All
brilliant.
right, so we've got the boys straight in.
Yep, Harley Reid
We're
next.
putting Harley Reid in.
Straight in.
Okay, so how many more do we have to pick?
4 more.
George Wardlaw, I saw him down there.
Yeah,
He's a gun.
we
Throw
like
the
him.
boner in
But
there.
do we want Sheasel or Wardlaw?
We want Wardlaw.
I like both of
I
them.
like Wardlaw.
I also
Alright.
love Shees.
I like
Oh, Nick
out of
Dacos pretty
these
I
guys.
like not having Dacos in this, just for spite.
We're not picking Dacos, unfortunately.
Errol
Jake
Goulden.
Salego.
Errol.
Errol Goulden.
Errol's under 22.
Oh yeah, Errol's
Holy
under 22.
shit.
And also Jake Salego. No one plays the percentages like him.
Do we
And he
like
was-
Jake?
Yeah, love Jake Salego. Pick 36.
Alright,
Hats off
easy.
to the Adelaide recruiting staff for picking that.
So we're
bone
done.
in the
That's
rough.
it. So who
Bang.
missed out? Tanner Bruin,
Harry Sheasel, Nick Dacos.
Jace Brugge,
D'Ambrosio.
Jason Horn-Francis missed
Yeah,
out.
Jason Horn-Francis, Nick Dacos.
Ollie Dempsey.
I do like Horn Francis.
Love
Riley
Horn-Francis.
be filthy without Ollie Dempsey in there. Bad luck, mate. You might win the Rising Star. Not now, team.
Stiff shit. Next.
Yeah, why is he not in there? Why is he at 4?
The only rock. This is
Sorry.
a rough selection.
Two blokes going.
Sam Darcy and Luke Jackson.
They got-
See you,
yeah.
Sam. Fuck off.
Sorry, Sam.
Luke
Luke
Jackson.
Jackson
Luke Darcy.
in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean Luke Jackson.
I can't believe he's
Luke
under
Darcy.
22.
Luke Darcy, that's his dad.
All right, forwards. Here we go.
Okay. Who have we?
Shees.
Josh Tracy, get him
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
big Kahuna. Throw the Kahuna in there. Love the Shees.
Who?
Can we get Sheasel in there, the boner?
Wait, Sheasel a forward.
Yeah, he's a forward now.
They
I'm a
base-
dual
On
position
this,
player.
it says, yeah, you can pick him anywhere.
You can
basically.
select me as a forward and a mid.
Oh, shut up. All right, Ollie Dempsey is there, so he's got a second little go. Jack Ginnivan, I like the way he goes.
I
about
actually
it.
we
quite
gotta go
like
Jai
Jack
Amos.
Ginnivan.
Hey?
We're only going one Freo because we've got Jai Amos there too.
Get Jai Amos in
Yeah,
there.
get Jai Amos in there.
Get Jack Ginnivan in
Yeah,
there.
do love Ginnivan.
Guinea.
Who else do I like?
Jamar.
Jamara's a gun.
I like, yeah.
It's
he
gotta
is
be
a gun.
Jamara's a gun.
I like saying Jacob Van Rooyen. We need one more player.
Oh, is that Paul Curtis at the front?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
let's get Paul
Why
Curtis in
you
there.
want Paul
Love
Curtis?
Paul Curtis, the boner. I just love a couple of boners in there.
All
And
right.
he's just signed on at the club.
All
Get him
right,
in there.
all right, we'll
I'm
get
just
Paul
watching
Curtis
Riley's
in.
face. It's just so filthy.
No Ollie Dempsey.
No, Ollie Dempsey.
Don't worry, we've got
we're
an
on the bench,
interchange.
we're on the bench.
We've got an interchange.
Give him
Put Ollie
Ollie
Dempsey on the bench.
Get
Put
him
Ollie
on
Dempsey on
there.
the
So
bench.
is everyone going to get a gig here? Like seriously, like, there's not that many blokes missing out.
Nick Dacos
I'm
not in the team.
I'm out of
No,
spite. I'm
love
I'm
Sam
not
Closey.
spite, but Sam Clohessy.
Horn Francis.
The Hornet, the Hudson Hornet.
Nah,
Colby
I-
McKercher.
I don't want
Gun.
Hornet. If we're not doing
I've
Dacos,
come
we're
around
not
so
doing
much to him. I love him.
Can we get
What about
Colby
McKercher?
Can we get McKercher in there? Because I do
McKercher.
love some boners.
What
boners
about
in
Massimo
there.
and D'Ambrosio?
Yeah, D'Ambrosio. Throw Massimo in there.
I like
Best name in-
Hawthorn.
Best name
Massimo
in
Any
Curry.
GWS players there?
there.
Not a lot of GWS. Finn Callahan. Thank you.
Yeah, put Finn Callahan in there.
All right, we done?
Do you
Is
know
that
what,
it? Do we have another spot? Yeah.
you know
Okay,
what's
sweet.
really rough about this whole process is that I don't even think there's a single Richmond player in the squad, and they're at the bottom of the ladder.
Well, that's why.
Yep.
We've
So-
found out why. Because they got no youth.
no,
They got no youth. Are we done? That's it.
Best team ever.
Wow, that actually is quite quite good.
Yep.
Quite good. I like it a lot.
Errol Goulden's under 22.
Yeah,
This team could be an all-stars team.
Do we get to pick our
This is
captain?
very
Select captains.
Yeah, the boy.
Right. The boy.
The boy, Ruben Ginby.
And then vice
then,
captain, Brady Hoff.
Brady Hoff. All right, so if you're watching along on YouTube or listening, go vote. It's the 22 under
Oh,
22. I think
put
there's a
your email
website
in
for it.
there.
You can do that later.
Put your
You can do that later. Thank you.
captain as the boy, vice captain as either Reed or
Nah,
Hoffy.
we want Hoffy.
But
as
I think
vice
I think you
captain.
just go Hoffy.
Go Hoffy.
Great.
Yeah, that's fun.
We're going to take a short break thanks to our friends at Paywise.
Oh, hang on a minute. It's nearly 5:11. Get your comments in.
After the break, we want to see. Look, I don't know. I feel like it's not illegal. Get your super comments in.
If you want to put super comments in, it may or may not.
This break's going to go for 30 seconds, isn't it?
Okay,
so
so
get
yeah,
ready.
oh, shit.
All right, 30-second break, and then after that, you're
Phone
going to have
lines are
about
open.
1 minute.
The phone
Let's
lines
hear
are
from our
open.
friends at Paywise.
Hi, I'm Will, and I'm a backman. And I'm Gov, and I'm a Paywise brand ambassador.
And you're a backman.
Yes, I am, but I'm also a Paywise brand ambassador. And I know that the best way to get into your next car is through the Paywise novated lease.
To learn more about novated leasing, contact Paywise today or just ask Jeremy McGovern.
That's not Jeremy McGovern.
I thought it was very good.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
thought that was great stuff there. So 5:10. Are you going to the world clock?
5:10.
You got any
Going to the
seconds
world clock. So we've got 45 seconds. That's
Okay,
got heaps of time.
45 seconds.
Someone on
Give
on
us a bit of
YouTube
feedback
here.
from YouTube.
Riley Nelson says, "Why does Schofield hate the Eagles?"
Yeah, that's a good question. Did you know that on the
You
widget,
are a
on
dickhead.
A lot
did
of
you know
people.
on the widget on your phone how you can see it tick around? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, okay. A lot of people just calling out
Didn't you
people
know
that
that?
were stiff for not getting selected.
See the little widget, the clock, the actual clock's
Oh,
ticking.
it's actually ticking.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't know that at all.
There you go.
Well
Someone
done.
said Powell stiff.
20 seconds.
Tom Powell from
I don't-
North.
Powell stiff.
No, imagine just no one comments. No one wants to go to footy. 10 seconds, 15
They're
seconds.
VIP tickets to
Yeah.
Freo.
All you can eat if you've just had a long lunch. 10.
I thought you were counting down.
No. I'm counting down from 5.
You just said
5,
10.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Super comments.
It's 5:11.
Bring them in.
Yeah.
Super comments.
Your
We'll give them
chance.
to your.
Your chance. There we go. Bang. There's one. What did it say?
Titty beers.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. That's funny.
Someone said a vampire walks into. I don't know where this is going.
That's right,
Vampire
read it.
walks into a bar and asks the bartender for a boiling glass of water. Bartender says, "I thought you vampires only drank blood." Vampire pulls out.
We got Smith in the room.
Read it. Let me read it.
I'm not.
Let
no,
me
no.
read it.
So vampire pulls.
Give him the hammer. Let him hammer it. You let hammer read him.
Vampire.
Give him the hammer.
Yeah.
Give your
A
laptop the
vampire
hammer.
walks into a bar and asks the bartender, "Can I have a glass of boiling water?" Bartender says, "I thought you vampires only drank blood." Vampire pulls out a tampon and says, "I'm having tea."
Jeepers.
That's pretty funny. I like that.
Oh,
Wow, that's funny.
Kane Stock says, "Why does Schofield hate the Dockers?"
I don't hate the Dockers. I love the Dockers. I love the Eagles.
Dan, you got to pick someone.
Jeepers. The funniest thing would be if
I
no
thought
one
we were
gave
getting money
Supercom-
from people. We're not doing that. No, we cancelled
There
that.
isn't anyone doing that. Hey, it's
Wait,
5:11
told him
p.m.
not to.
So
Wait
Joe,
for the first.
so Joe Biden in brackets Skeeter will be in bed or getting on the shelters. Can I win those tickets? That's from Tim Preston.
That's good.
I don't mind that. Timmy boy.
No one wants to go watch Freo. The funniest thing would be if I've read that. What's the difference between Paris Hilton and a Kit Kat?
What?
There's no punchline.
Okay.
On there, so I don't know. Do
It's
you
just
guys
a
know-
question.
Do you guys know the answer
That
to
is a
that?
question. I don't know.
Something about snapping something. I don't know.
One of them takes a break.
You
Something
only
about-
get you only get 4 fingers in a Kit Kat.
Oh, Dan. Dan.
I'm just reading them.
Mate.
Why do the Eagles hate Will Schofield? That's a
Great.
valid
Who asked
question.
that? You got the tickets.
James G.
Get the ticket. No, that's
Wow,
not.
that's pretty stiff. You just told me out.
Mackenzie Toscan just wrote $5. Don't know what that means.
Just-
Someone wrote 1,000. It's not a bid. I don't know what's going on here.
like that. I like that. Who wrote $1,000? I reckon we give it to that person.
All right, we'll come
Hang on,
back to
we'll
that.
come back to
We don't have to give it away just.
I'll
this
tell you
second.
who's going to win it.
Someone's gone now $1,001.
That's funny.
All right, let's go here for our
Oh,
friends
boy.
at TABtouch.
You've got the touch.
You got the power.
Yeah. All right. What's the Jack Buckley scoring system showing us this week, Hammer?
Crazy stuff. This has been
Oh.
been a fucking whirlwind of a week.
What happened with the vote?
Okay, so from our Monday show,
People
I
who
said,
missed Monday.
People who
what
missed
happened?
Monday. I said we were tossing up whether or not I go back and use the algorithm to alter the votes,
Of the Jack Buckley
potentially alter the votes, and use the current algorithm for the whole year to work out the JBS.
This would be like getting to like round 20 of the Brownlow.
And just going, we changed
You know what? We're going back and we're doing it on
You go
stats.
coaches' votes only. Or
What
something.
that would mean is that no one on Brownlow Medal Night would know any of the votes for the JBS other than me, so it would be a bit more entertaining
Yes.
going through the whole round.
Yes.
And it would be a bit more up for grabs. And we'd be able to do some potential prizes and stuff like that
Great.
on the markets. Anyway, I said tomorrow I'm going to put up a post on Instagram with a poll. And you have to pick one or the other, and we'll let our people decide.
Yeah.
I put 3 options up there. Option 1
Do you
was...
regret putting 3?
I do.
What was option 3?
Option 1 was go back and do it all.
Right.
Option 2 was stay as it was. And option 3 was I don't care about this and I have no friends.
There's quite a few votes for that.
There was a few people that had no friends and openly admitted it.
Hope you guys are doing well.
It was a tie. Complete tie. 35%, 35%, 30%.
To the number.
To the number. 169 votes apiece for the two of them. So we literally couldn't fucking split it. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Do it again.
I'm
Redraw.
I'm thinking we're gonna do it again, but I also really want to just go back and do it.
I reckon put it out again. You don't have to
Yeah,
make
put it
it
out
right
again.
now.
Only do 2 options though this time.
Yeah, I'm only gonna do 2 options.
But like, make sure you make people aware that there was a draw.
Yeah,
Like,
there was
genuine draw.
there was a genuine draw.
So our TABtouch bet this week, we were going to put it on Friday night footy, but we thought we'd give you a little bit more time to get on. Jack Buckley's system returned the Port Adelaide back line
the power back
to
line.
stop the Melbourne forward line from
Yep.
any player from kicking 3 goals.
Saturday night at the MCG, you laughed. There was a funny comment. What was it?
Someone said I'm on Grinder. Username Hammer's massive schlong.
Yeah, that's fair. Incorrect, but fair. Regular size.
$3.60 will get you the Port Adelaide back line and back the backman. So
Yes.
download the TABtouch
Didn't know
app
we were allowed
to
to
get
do
on that. Hey?
No,
know
we
We're allowed to read the actual odds.
Oh, can we?
Yeah. May or may not be.
May or may not be there when you get on there.
Yeah, we'll just have to look. Have to
Maybe.
download the app.
Yeah.
Maybe have to download the app.
Inflation's crazy these days.
So back to backman.
So no Melbourne player's going to kick 3 or more.
So Van Rooyen, unfortunately, no. Fritchie, no.
Fritter, nah, wouldn't have thought
I
so.
like the bet.
I love the bet.
For
Port
360,
Adelaide's
I like
back
it a lot.
line was very, very good. We're talking Lear, we're talking Bergman, we're talking Zirk Thatcher, Houston coming off a half back line there.
We're not even talking Radical Air anymore. He's betting forward.
Yeah, and it's crazy how good they are. Logan Evans, he was pretty good.
Wow. That picked him up in
Jones,
the
someone
mid-season.
Jones, pretty
Yeah,
good. Someone Jones, yeah.
So
Sorry.
thank you very much, TABtouch. What's
his
gambling
first name?
costing you? For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. I want to do an Olympic quiz before I leave for the Pink concert.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yep,
So
we
what,
can.
what do you want to do? Which one?
Oh, everything.
Fine?
Let's just do everything.
Just do all of it?
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Okay, fine.
Yep, let's go. Olympic quiz time. Do we have a quiz spare? It's your Olympic quiz.
There may be some archery questions.
Marjorie Jackson?
Are you?
I'm reading the questions out. It's for you two.
How many questions are there?
There is, I think, about 9 or 10.
Great.
Okay. Weird to have 9, wouldn't it?
My buzzer is Dredger.
Mine's just going to be Hammer because I
Yeah, 'cause
get
you
confused.
Yeah, you do.
What
Oh,
was
actually, yeah.
North Melbourne.
It'll be Boner.
All right.
Boner.
You're going to
It's gonna
stuff it up.
Give it to us, Damon. Okay. Question 1. How many gold medals has Australia won so far?
Boner. 14.
Wrong.
Gold medals?
That was the question.
Mm-hmm.
Dredger. 17.
We'll give the point to Scully. It's closer. 18.
Hang on a
Thank you
minute.
very much.
Due to
What?
Due to Dan
Okay.
being the boss.
I'm the judge.
I don't think.
Let the
I'm not
judge
taking the
judge.
point. I'm not
Okay.
taking a point.
Let him-
Question 2.
let him
Okay,
cook.
0-0 then.
Let him
How
cook.
many concurrent Olympics has the Republic of Korea won the women's archery?
Dredger. All of them.
Why did I say Dredger? No.
No, Dredger.
How many?
Yeah, you said all of them. That's
No, it was a
incorrect.
joke. It was a joke.
Yeah, so how many?
It was a joke. It was since 88. So 88. Wait, was it since 80? 80, 84, 88, 92, 96, 2000, 2004, 8, 12, 16, 21, 12.
Incorrect. Boner 10, 1988.
Correct.
I
Come on!
said 88 first.
Alrighty. here
I
we
have
go.
got issues
Question
with my
3. How many... You said Dredger.
I know.
How many world records does Australia hold in swimming?
Oh, Dredger. 4.
Wrong.
Boner.
Yep.
5.
Correct.
Come on!
That is so lucky.
Yep.
5. How did you come to that answer?
I thought you were close.
Alrighty, here we go. Next one. How many Olympics has Jess Fox competed in?
Dredger. 4.
Correct.
Fuck. I would have said
Bonus
5.
question.
Riley's on the buzzer
Yeah,
over there,
it's
said time.
Bonus question.
Bonus question in that regard.
Do I only
What
get to
medal
answer
did you receive in each of those years?
it? Dredger.
Guess.
In the event? Like, as in, we're talking just the...
What
like,
medal?
Yeah, okay. So she went... are we including this one
Oh
around?
my god, are we? You want to just get
Well,
your phone
she
out and
was
look at it, mate?
gold last time around in Rio. She was silver, and then silver before that.
Wrong.
She was bronze, silver, gold. Bronze, gold, silver, gold.
Both wrong.
No.
Silver, bronze, gold.
Oh,
Shit,
great.
shit question.
Who was the
It's a shit question.
who was the
Really shit,
18-year-old
'cause
who
you can beat
competed
in more than one fucking event.
Who was the 18-year-old who competed for Australia in the women's 100-meter backstroke
Dredger.
final?
Iron Anderson.
Correct.
Suck it.
Yeah, that's true.
She had it on the...
I know, yeah.
Who is the current world
What's the score, by the way? 2-all?
3-2.
Who's been listening over there?
3-2.
3-2, okay.
It's
Who's up?
You.
Dredger.
You're up. Who is the current world record holder in the women's 200-meter freestyle?
Boner. Ariane Titmus.
Correct.
Come on! McEwen's backstroke, isn't she? Yeah, I think she is.
Who is the current world record holder in the women's 200-meter backstroke?
Boner. Kaylee McEwen.
Correct. Hammers hit the lead 4-3. Who won the women's pole vault in Paris 2023?
Dredger.
Hey! Nina Kennedy. That was definitely me.
Boner,
That was definitely
Boner.
Boner.
Wait,
That was Boner. Nina Kennedy.
Boner.
Yeah, Boner. Come
Nina
on!
You blokes look like boners.
Thank you.
Dan likes the look of boners.
There's a tie break question here.
I'm 5-2
But we don't need to
up.
because Hamish
I
won.
was on 3.
Okay, we'll fly
Do
through.
the, I'll do
I'll
the
do the
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker.
Okay. With a gold medal in the
Wait.
2000
Winner takes all?
Done.
Okay.
Log it in.
With a gold medal in the 2024 Paris Olympics, name the athlete who holds the Australian record for most gold medals held by an individual.
Boner. Emma McEwen.
Correct.
Come on!
Why are they all swimming questions? How many
That's all
swimming
we're
questions
good
you
at.
doing?
That's all we're good at.
Stupid. What are you doing swimming questions for? Give me some athletics. How much of a legend Peter Bowl? Dredger. A big one.
Correct.
Bloody hell.
Wow,
Okay.
that was
I
it.
will always have let's go.
That seemed awfully familiar to the quiz that we did on Monday.
It was the same one.
Look how funny
He
this
loves
fucking... Hang on a
He
second.
bloody loves it.
Hang on. So you've just sat people through
Yep.
a quiz.
Just to
That
stitch
joke's
up.
on me.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Bloody got him.
So people are going, he knows the answers. Is that right?
Yeah.
Who won the tickets, by the way? Who
And
we
you
giving the tickets
still fucked up your buzzer. You
to? Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's
Dan, who had the funniest comment? Oh, I like the person who said 1,001.
Okay.
But I also like the person who bid 1,000. Whoever bid 1,000, you're getting the tickets. Who bid 1,000?
The Desbala.
all right. The Des below. You've got to get your contact details to us, and you've
Yep.
got to be able to prove that you're the Des below as well.
Hello at backchatpodcast.com.au. Send us an email.
Great.
many
Let's go to fines, and then I have to go to a pink concert. Let's
Yes.
listen to them straight into them. We called them out before the show. Let's go. Oh, sorry. I'll pad a little bit longer. Let's go to
When
the
does the
finals.
new hazy shelter beer hit the shelves?
The new hazy has hit the shelves right now, thanks to Shelter, and it's bloody delicious. Next fine.
Hi boys, Max here, not the nuffy that sent in that message on Monday, Scully. Brave supporter here who is only about 12 hours free of feeling okay after last week. I shed more than one tear.
Yep.
I am convinced we don't lose a single game for the rest of the year.
Wow.
We are going to win the remaining 3 games, and then every game of the finals until we take home the club's first ever flag.
Maxi.
It's
kidding
written in the
yourself.
stars. I don't think people realise how easy it's going to be.
Okay.
Flagman all the way, boys.
I like the confidence there from Maxi Boy.
I don't like the
Fair enough.
reality.
Mm.
I think you're kidding yourself, Maxi, but I like the fansmanship.
Yes,
Yep,
of course.
so do I. Continue.
I'm feeling fine, yeah. Fuck you, Joel.
Yes! Yes. Can we listen to that again?
I'm feeling fine, yeah. Fuck you, Joel.
There's so much anger
Is
in
that
it.
meant to be, I'm flying high, yeah, but he says, I'm feeling fine.
Feeling
One more.
fine.
I'm feeling fine, yeah. Fuck you, Joel.
So aggressive.
It's so.
I really
Pretty
like
good.
that. Yeah, that's
if
very
that
good.
was for the tickets that would have won them.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
G'day, fellas. I'd like to find the St Kilda Football Club $2 for even daring to have a meeting with Taron Thomas,
Fair.
and then implying that the only reason that they didn't, pursue it any further was due to due diligence. Due diligence? What's the fucking news? Do a Google search. Everyone knows the bloke's a fuckhead. You're only just cracking down because all your members threatened to walk away if you signed him. Fucking shit club.
Shit club, shit organisation. I hate them. Piss off.
Hey, and
Look, I can't argue with that, by the way.
Mackenzie Toscan, who wrote the message, $1,001, actually $10,001. You are getting the tickets because Desbala has declined the tickets.
Okay. So
Mackenzie Toscan, send us an email
Kens.
if you want the tickets.
and if Mackenzie declines, then I don't know where they're going.
They're going somewhere.
Hey, fellas,
See
it's
ya.
going to be time for me to head to the Pink concert. But before I go, I want to leave you with a chat with Matt Richardson, our good friend. Thanks to ID Athletic,
Massive
idathletic.com. They make all of our merch. They make team merch. They do lots of things.
They do anything.
They get
Literally
involved
anything.
there.
They're on the way out now to help Alex with
The
the
new
lock.
slogan is idathletic.com.
We do everything.
We do everything. 8:40 p.m. Perth time this evening. It will be the semi-final sprint for Matty Richardson. If you're listening to this Saturday morning, you're too late. Midnight for gold if he gets through the semi, which he will.
Yeah, he's
and
a
we're
legend.
looking forward to him absolutely pumping that Harry bloke that is his rival. Fellas, it's been a pleasure. Let's
Enjoy,
hear
mate.
from Matt Richardson. So what's your build-up like into the 2024 Paris Olympics?
So after Czech Champions League, I've actually got a World Cup here not here, but in Australia, in Adelaide.
Good.
So that's sick. We don't have to fly anywhere. Normally, we're always carting over to Europe to try and race.
You're based out of Adelaide?
Yeah, we're based out of Adelaide. The whole cycling program's based out of there. A lot of the endurance riders train in Europe and stuff like that on the road, but the sprint team is pretty much there all year round. So yeah, World Cup there, which is sick. Kick off the year.
Yep.
And then national championships a few weeks after that. That's just kind of go and just polish up on some tactics against the Aussie guys.
Yes.
And then after that, we've got another World Cup in Hong Kong. So basically the World Cup's used for obviously race experience, that sort of thing, but qualification points. So
Yes.
you can't race the Olympics if you haven't actually qualified, if you haven't actually got enough points.
So have you qualified?
So we're looking very good.
Good.
So I'm ranked 1 in the Kieran, ranked 2 in the sprint.
In the world?
Yeah.
Right.
And ranked.
That seems quite good.
Yeah, and it's pretty good. Could be better,
Yeah.
but not too bad.
Right. So right. So 1 in the sprint.
No,
one in the
one in the Kieran.
Yep.
It's actually switched. Last year I was actually no, that's incorrect. Last year I was 1 in sprint and 1 in Kieran, and then Harry's managed to snatch the sprint away from me. So Harry's 1 in sprint.
He's like,
Yeah.
He's like,
But he's like 6th in Kieran, so it's all right.
that's good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So World Cups,
Yep.
and then after that, it's basically just a 20-week build into the Olympics. So just a lot of time to train, make sure you're doing everything right, a lot of consistency,
Yes.
and just build in. We'll do a pre-Olympic camp in Portugal, get over to Europe, kind of get acclimatized a little bit as it will be summer there and winter here and that sort of thing, jet lag, and then just Olympics.
So this will be your second Olympics. You're at
Yeah.
Tokyo 2020.
Yes.
Do you look back on that experience and forward focus for this upcoming one? And what can you do better? What could go wrong? I don't know.
Last year went pretty wrong.
Right.
So last year I came into it and just basically cooked my back, like
Right.
bad, like similar to you after the return from
shit.
back into
One
the
of the
Eagles.
great return sporting moments. We just want to take our focus off world champions and playing in the waffle, getting done by 100 points. Yeah, right. So you broke your back.
I broke my back.
Right.
Bad. Right. So it was kind of just a little niggle that came in and then just built like Olympic pressure. You want to keep training, you want to keep pushing, trying to do the maximum, but it just ended up getting worse and worse and worse. A few cortisone injections later, and I was just full rest mode. So
Right.
I just didn't have the base coming in. I did race all events, so I raced team sprint, and Kieran, but sucked pretty bad.
Right.
The Kieran was okay, but the team sprint we got 4th, bit grim. We've got 4th at the last 5 Olympics.
Is that right?
So we're looking to change that this time.
Yeah, is that like a top of priorities for you?
Yeah, well, team sprints, like I said, because only 8 teams qualify,
Yes.
and there's like 32 in the individual stuff, and there's no tactics. It's like the main event. As long as you're like good. Like if we were 8th fastest team sprint team, then I'd probably be like more focused on sprinting Kieran,
Yes.
just for a solo mission. But
Yes.
the team sprint for us is obviously like we're top 1-2 with the Dutch, and the other teams aren't super close at the moment. So that's what we're coming in to win.
Competing for your country, like the Olympics, obviously world champs. Is that special for you? Because not many people get to do that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like it really set in last time when I'd obviously gotten injured, and it basically went up all the way until like the day before. Like my back was still playing up, and whether or not I'd race or not was still kind of up in the air. And I think that was really like a wow moment of like how badly I want to represent my country at the Olympics. Like if I got this far and missed out like the day before, would have been grim.
Right.
It's sick. Like you say, just representing your country on the world stage and at the highest level at the Olympics as well is just no better feeling, really.
Did you like that? Well, you should see the full episode. They're out Wednesdays on YouTube, or you can listen to them wherever you get your podcasts. So what?
Really good. I was listening to that whole thing. Well done. Well done to Matt as well.
And good luck.
Semi-final Heat 1, I think he is. So there's 2 semi-finals.
It's not a heat then, is it?
No, so it is
just a
technically
semi-final.
it's technically semi-final with 2 semi-finals, obviously to get into the grand final. Yep. It's just the way the Olympics are calling it. Someone on YouTube said, "Am I going to be sad if the Loosh leaves the West Coast Eagles?" I don't think he will, so I'm not even going to think about it.
He ain't fucking leaving.
That's it from us, Hammer. Next Monday we are back.
Yep.
Scully and I are off to Melbourne next week for a few days. So we are going to put something out for a beer with us in BackChat.
When do you guys go?
Not in BackChat, in Melbourne. We're leaving Monday night, midnight.
When do you get back?
Thursday sometime.
Oh, that's good.
So we'll be back for Friday's episode.
Good.
But we will be doing an episode, of course, Monday. Short Footy Cast happening through the week. We're going to do one from Melbourne with a special guest. Can't tell you who it is because we haven't locked it in yet.
Sure.
Otherwise,
if it could be anyone, who would you want it to be?
Can I tell you who we're trying to get?
Yep, of course.
Drew Jones from Fox Footy.
There you go. That'd be
Speaks
nice.
to Will on the regular.
You and Drewy?
Yeah, so that'll be fun for the Shelter Footy Cast. Otherwise, podcast being powered by Paywise. You and I.
Powered by me. Yep. Powered by us.
Powered by you with your physical work.
Yep.
Powered by me with my money.
Yep. And
So
well, yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. That gets the podcast out to people. And, of course, thanks to all of our additional sponsors, Shelter Brewing Co, Fleet Network. I just because I saw that.
Yeah, Fleet Network Paywise.
Fleet Network, Paywise, Franco Casino, Hamer.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm so
Dan's
done.
having a great time.
Having a great time. Let's end the show. If you want to sign up to our Patreon, backchatpodcast.com.au, there's VIP stuff there.
Everywhere.
We've got an event coming up on the 23rd, I think, of some month coming up very soon. It's our biggest event of the year. The details will go on Patreon first, and you'll get first access to tickets. They're only limited. Yeah. So if you want to get involved in that, it's for our Brownlow show and the Jack Butley Medal Count, which is bloody good. Otherwise, we'll see you Monday.
See ya.
Bye.